Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we are going to open up my Fab Fit Fun box for winter of 2019. Normally I am on the very tail end, I feel like, of getting my Fab Fit Fun. I don't know if that's where I'm signed up or if that's a New York problem, but I always feel like I get mine at the very end of everybody else getting theirs. But this time it was the total opposite. Like normally the sponsored videos, the people that get them sent to them, those videos usually have been up for weeks by the time I get my box. And those videos for the couple people that I follow just went up yesterday. I did already watch them though. I hate surprises. So I am so excited to open up this box with you. The box itself is beautiful. It's all these winter colors. So far I haven't seen anybody with a different box. Sometimes they do like the same design with different colors. We're not here for the outside of the box, as beautiful as it is. We're here for what's inside. If you are new to Fab Fit Fun, it is a quarterly subscription box, so it's sent 4 times a year, one for each season, and you can either pay quarterly as you go, or you can pay for an annual subscription in advance where you pay for all 4 months for a year in advance. You can sign up anytime throughout the year and you get a slight discount on each box, as well as some more options when it comes to what comes in your box. So that's one thing that I love about Fab Fit Fun. Everybody gets some options. There are some categories where everybody, no matter what kind of subscriber you are, if you're quarterly or an annual, you do get to make choices. If you're an annual, you get to make more choices. And then there's some things that everybody just gets in their box. Normally what I do is I just open it up and start grabbing products, but I think I'm gonna do it a little bit different this quarter and actually go through each category and lump those products together. So the 3 categories we have are everybody gets to pick. So there's a bunch of options and anybody that buys the box gets to pick. I have to caveat with sometimes they sell out of certain products. So if you're buying it after the fact, like I am an annual member, so I got to pick at the very beginning. If you're buying it now, which you can still get this box, but if you're buying it now, some of those options may not be there. So I'm not sure what's sold out at this point. So the category is if everything's available, everybody gets to pick between these items. The second category is only annual members get to pick. So only if you're signed up for the annual subscription do you get to pick from this category. Otherwise, FabFitFun just picks one for you. And then the last category is the category that everybody gets in their box, no matter what. I'm gonna pull out the little magazine that they include. They always incorporate some sort of charity and then usually some sort of celebrity that goes along with that charity or goes along with one of the products that's in the box. The magazine does usually have some useful information, but the most important are the product pages so that I can share with you all the different categories and all the different options within each category. Okay, let's start with the first category where, again, everybody gets to pick pending everything's available. I decided to go with this set of shampoo and conditioner. I decided to go with this set of shampoo and conditioner. So it says perfect hair shampoo, perfect hair conditioner. It doesn't really have any other qualifying things. It does say a lot of great things on the back. Cruelty free, paraben free, vegan free, etc. And let me smell it, see if I can smell it or if there's a block. No, there's definitely something blocking it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and open it. Oh, it smells good. It smells very fresh. It doesn't have a super strong scent, but I mean, it smells like good fresh shampoo. It really reminds me of like a salon scented shampoo. So I'm excited to use this. I'm not super picky on my shampoo and conditioner. That's probably something I should fix. So I really decided just to get these from this category because it felt like the most useful, like something that I actually will use. And so I'm excited to stick it in my shower and try it out. The magazine says the value of the shampoo and conditioner was $64. The other options in this category were the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizing Cream, which was the only other thing that I really considered getting from this category was this moisturizer. But truthfully, I have a lot of moisturizers that I'm still trying to work through. So even though that felt super wintry and cozy, I was like, that just, I don't need it. The next one was a fur blanket. I was also very tempted to get this, but as you can see, I have plenty of blankets. We have 5 blankets stacked up on our couch for 2 people. 5 blankets. That is so unnecessary. I do not need another blanket, no matter how awesome and wintry that sounded. The next option was a Jonathan Adler candle, which I was almost tempted to get because I do love candles, and I mean, I'm always down for a good candle, but a $48 candle, like that just seemed like a waste. And I mean, $65 shampoo and conditioner is also very expensive, especially for the sizes of these bottles, but this seemed more useful than a candle for that value of that category, where I can just go get a Bath and Body Works candle on sale, or truthfully, I love to get candles from like TJ Maxx and Marshalls. And then the last option in this category was a Rebecca Minkoff marbled beanie and arm warmer set. And this was never something I would have considered because I just don't like to wear hats. I don't like the way I look in hats. I just don't like hats. I wear like ear muffs in the winter on my ears. That's how I keep my ears warm. So this was a pretty high value category. Everything ranged from $48 to $70. Most of it kind of hanging out in the $60 range. So this category basically pays for the box itself. The box value is at $50. Now, just because the market value is $200 or whatever the total ends up being, doesn't mean it's worth that for you. Like, am I going to use these? Yes, but am I really excited about it for my $50? Not really. Okay, the next category that everybody got to pick, I decided to get these super cozy slippers. I typically will wear like slipper socks. So they, you know, they're cozy and fuzzy, and then they have little grippies on the bottom. I don't actually currently own a pair of slippers, but I thought that these would be really nice to have in the winter. I do feel like overall this box is very wintry. Like all of the items feel very cozy and moisturizing and very winter. I felt like the fall box didn't feel like fall at all, but I'm so excited about these slippers. So it's like a cable knit on the outside, and then it's got this faux fur, and then it's got like, you know, a plastic grip on the bottom. They do feel pretty squishy. I mean, I haven't actually tried them. I clearly just took them out of the plastic, but I'm really excited to try these out. I might even take them with me. I have to pack tonight for traveling for Thanksgiving, and I might take these with me to my dad's. They look a little big. So the two size options were small, medium, and medium large. And I wear a size 8 shoe, and so I think it recommended that I got the medium large. They do look a little big. Let me just slip it on and see. They are definitely big. There is a good 1 inch from my heel to the edge, but it's a slipper, so it's not that big of a deal. They're pretty big though. I'm not gonna, actually I'm kind of bummed because my feet like drown in these slippers. These might end up being Sam slippers. The other options in this category were an eyelash conditioner. I mean, kind of tempting because that's kind of cool and I can see the value in that. But at the same time, I already have very thick eyelashes, and another step, I already try and keep a very like quick routine, especially like on a day-to-day basis. So I felt like adding another step probably, that I probably wouldn't use it. There was also an option for a pore cleansing clay mask. I was also very tempted to get this because I love a good cleansing clay mask. I do have oily prone skin and large pores, so I love a good like clay mask. I have so many masks to work through. It's kind of like the moisturizer thing. Like, would I use it? Yes, but do I have a lot of them? I think we got a clay mask in the spring box that I'm still working through. And then the last option for this category was a Bluetooth shower speaker, which sounds so cool, and like I was like, oh, I could use a shower speaker, but I feel like it's one of those things that I think is cool and then it just adds clutter and I don't actually end up needing it. When I do like to listen to music in the shower, but my bathroom is very small. So what I do is I turn my phone on, the music on my phone, and I put it in the sink, and it creates a natural speaker. You know, you've seen like putting your phone in a cup and it amplifies the sound, so the sink does the same thing. So I turn it on volume max, I put it in the sink, and then I can hear it in the shower because my bathroom's that small. This category had a pretty big range. That was, the shower speaker is only $30 value and the eyelash conditioner was $70. So depending on what you chose, that had a really, really big range. And then the last category where everybody got to pick, I decided to go with this face and eye mask set. So it looks like it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different masks total. It looks like 6 face masks and 1 eye mask. So I mean, you can call it a face and eye mask set, but it's really mostly just a face mask set, which is fine because I'm pretty sure I got eye masks in my last month's box. I mean, I love face masks and eye masks. I'm opening this up because I just want to look at it. I saw the picture when I picked it, but yeah, it's just like a bunch of different sheet masks. I feel like I tried this brand before. It's Karuna. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it properly, but I'm pretty sure I've tried this one before. I'm excited. I'm always down to have a nice face mask. Face masks are one of those things that if I'm buying them for myself, I'm probably not buying as high of a quality one, so it's nice getting them in like a subscription box because I know it's going to be a better quality. The other options in this category were a bracelet, this rose gold circle bracelet. beautiful. And then the last option in this category was slightly tempting, and it is these Radial Soft Focus Glow Drops. And it's really meant to be sort of a primer for your skin to give it a little bit of extra glow. Again, that feels like a very winter item to add that extra glow when your skin is probably a little bit drier. Even my oily prone skin gets drier in the winter. So that I was also tempted, but I thought that would be something that I would use like once or twice. I would feel like it's cool, but I probably wouldn't use as consistently as the masks. Like, I will definitely get use out of the masks. I don't really wear bracelets. I wear my Apple Watch and like that's it. I have a hair tie usually on this hand. The next option were some fake eyelashes. I never wear fake eyelashes. Okay, so the next two categories you only got to pick if you are an annual subscriber. So if you pay for the whole year in advance, these next two categories, you did get to pick your products. If you are just paying each quarter as it comes, then you just got one of these items and they picked for you. So the first section, I went with this Pure Nilotica Melt. Truthfully, I wasn't 100% sure what this was, but when you see what the other options were, this was like just the best option in that category. The packaging is beautiful, like the design on the packaging, I love the color. It says a nourishing balm to oil. So I actually thought because it said melt that it might be something that takes your makeup off. I don't think that's what it is. So it says squeeze out balm and massage into skin, uses an overnight face mask or throughout the day when needed. So again, super a moisturizing product. It's meant to add moisture to your skin in the winter when it's feeling a little bit dry. I'm gonna squeeze some on my hand because I wanna see what it feels like. Oh wow, it is super thick when it comes out. Like it's definitely like a balm. And then it does sort of melt down into a little bit more oily. It doesn't really smell like anything. It kind of just smells like shea butter. We'll see. It feels really nice on my skin. This is something I definitely will only use in the winter. This is kind of, I feel like this kind of product will make my oily skin even more oily, but I'm excited to have it for the winter. And again, when I tell you what the other options were, that was just the best one for me. So the other options in this category were the Beauty Bakery Proof is in the Pudding eyeshadow palette, which did look very cute, but it's super warm tone, and I'm not a big warm toned face color person. I have like cool undertones, so I usually go for the more grayish browns, not the more like orangey browns. So it just didn't look like something that I would use. And the next option was a crossbody bag, and I just didn't love it. It didn't look like something that I needed. I have crossbodies that I use. I don't need another one. It also had the logo pretty big on it, so I passed on that. And then the last option in this category was a planner. I love that they included a planner. I think that that is an awesome option for the winter box right before the new year comes for people that aren't obsessed with planners like us. I just think that's a really cool option. The planner is from Paper Source. It looks really beautiful. I have no idea what the inside looks like or what the paper quality is like or anything that a obsessive planner person is obsessed with knowing. I can see a lot of people that get this box just because they like the lifestyle items, being like, oh, I could use a new planner for 2020 and adding that in. So I love that they included that, but obviously that wasn't for me. So that overall, that category, I wasn't really all that excited about, but I'm very glad that I'm a select member and got to pick that product because I wouldn't have been excited about the other three. And then the last thing that I got, I actually have been thinking about getting one of these for a very long time. So when I saw that this was an option, I thought, well, that's just perfect. And it is a color switch. So I'm gonna open this up so I can explain it to you. So it's a little tin with this like kind of foamy, kind of, I don't know if it's plastic really thing on the inside. And what you do is after you use a brush, face brush, eyeshadow brush, it's really probably meant more for eyeshadow brushes, but you rub your brush all over the surface of this and it takes the product off. Now, this does not replace actually cleaning your brush with some sort of soap, but if you are just trying to switch the color and use the brush for a different shadow, a different color, you can get all of it off and put it on. Now, the irony is I feel like this is probably really helpful when you're traveling so that you don't have to take as many eyeshadow brushes, but then you have to carry this huge thing with you. So that may not be the best idea, but I can still see it being useful at home as well. And so I was very excited to finally get this because I'd been considering getting one of these for a very long time. Also, it looks like this is the actual brand color switch as opposed to, I think other companies do make this product as well. The other options in this category were a salt bag, so just some sea salt that you can add to your bath. And then the only other option in this category was a body coffee scrub, which I was also very very tempted to get. And they do have an option where you can pick more than one item and just pay a little bit of an upcharge. So it's anywhere from like $7 to $15, depending on the values of the products, where you can pick more than one item and get it. And I almost did that with the coffee scrub because I was also really tempted to try that. This category, truthfully, if I hadn't been a select member, I would have been happy with any of those items that they'd ended up. I mean, I'm glad I got to pick the color switch, but if the salts or the scrub had been in my box, I would have been happy with those too. Okay, so this is interesting. The next category, everybody got one of two things, but you did not get to pick. FabFitFun just picked for you, no matter what kind of subscriber you are. And that, I feel like, at least since I've been a subscriber, has not been the case. Since I've been an annual subscriber, I've gotten to pick everything, or everybody just gets it. So it's kind of interesting. So I ended up getting this body wash, which I'm not mad about because truthfully, I mean, we're gonna use a body wash. And I like that it has a pump because it makes it so much easier in the shower. It is a Cusio, I'm not sure how to say that, Calm and Clean Epsom Salt hand and body wash with lavender oil. And it definitely smells like lavender. You can smell the lavender. So you don't like a lavender scent, I wouldn't pick this. And it says that the Epsom salt helps muscles feel reinvigorated and re-energized after the most intense of workouts. I had a soap like that a while back from Lush that was meant to help like relieve your muscles if you have sore muscles. So I'm kind of excited to try this, and maybe I will save this body wash specifically after I've done like a hard workout if my muscles are sore. But I mean, I'm not complaining about getting a body wash. What's interesting though is I actually kind of wish I'd gotten the other product, but the value of this one is much higher. So the value of this, it says, is $40. No, I would never buy $40 body wash, but the value of this bottle, according to them, is $40. The other product that you could have gotten is an incredible thirsty hand mask duo, and that sounds really awesome, especially in the winter. Like, my hands get super dry, and I feel like doing a hand mask would be really awesome. But that says it only values at $16. So again, the fact that you didn't get to pick, everybody just got one of those two. And I mean, I got the higher value product, which is good from a value perspective, but I think I would have been more excited about the hand masks. I don't know. Okay, and then the last two things everybody got in their box, no matter what, and I am really excited about both of these actually. So the first one is a product from Drybar, which we've had a product from Drybar in our boxes before, and this is the Prep and Prime Detangler. If this is anything like that leave-in conditioner from Way, however you pronounce that brand, that I got in a box once that I've been obsessed with ever since, then I'm gonna love it. I wanna open this up so I can smell it for you, but wow, it is packed tight. Let's see. It smells like a Drybar. If you've ever been to a Drybar, that's what it smells like. It doesn't really have like a specific scent. It just smells like a hair product, kind of. Do you know what I mean? Again, it smells like a Drybar if you've ever been into one of those. But I'm trying to figure out, so it has a lot of like good ingredients in there, formulated with biotin, a vitamin B and C UV blocker. So it's good if you're gonna style your hair with heat. It says to mist generously on damp hair and brush through before blow drying. Or spray onto dry bangs and fridge and re-blow to freshen up your look. That's interesting. I am really excited to try this. I mean, again, I love like that leave-in conditioner detangler, but I don't think that that one has a heat protectant. And I've been actually trying not to do as much heat to my hair lately. This is how my hair looks. Like it dried naturally like a day or two ago, and then I slept on it, so it gets a little bit straighter. Like, it dries a little bit more wavy when it first dries, and then it gets straight as I sleep on it. So I've been trying to wear my hair more naturally, just to protect it a little bit more. I know I do a lot of damage by dyeing it, so being able to not put as much heat on it and try and protect it that way is probably helpful. But having a product that is a heat protectant is good for when I do want to do something to my hair. So I will probably kind of switch out and use the Way one when I'm just gonna let my hair dry naturally, because I just love the way that one smells, and then try this one out for when I am gonna straighten or curl my hair. And then the last thing that everybody got in their box, and my box is a little bit banged up because it just was squished, is a makeup eraser. And I have wanted to try one of these for a long time as well. I forget, some YouTuber I follow raves about these, and so I've been wanting to try it for so long. Wow, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Supposedly the magic of it is all you have to do is get it wet and it takes off all your makeup, even waterproof makeup. I will be mind blown if like it takes off all my makeup. Now, I don't typically wear waterproof makeup on a daily basis, like my eyeliner, my mascara, so that is probably helpful, but I still will be very impressed if this gets all the makeup off with just water. And what a good option for traveling and to not have to pack like makeup remover. Although kind of the same thing with the color swatch, right? This probably takes up just as much space as makeup remover, kind of like the color swatch and the brushes. One of the beauty YouTubers that I follow who also does FabFitFun unboxings already did hers and I already watched it, and she talked about how she did a review of this product like years ago when it was brand new, and she included that footage, and it totally worked for her, so I'm hoping it works for me. If you are interested in purchasing this FabFitFun box, which you can do, I would recommend going and watching her video because she goes through ingredients and talks about which products are good and which products are kind of meh, not so good. So if you're debating between some certain products, she kind of deep dives on the other options, not just what she got as well. All right, that's it. Those are all the things that I got in my box. I'm gonna pop up the value right here because I'm not doing the math right now. I know it was well over $50. I think it was worth, I actually pay $45 because I do the annual membership. If it is your first box, I do have a link below for you to get $10 off your first box. It's a referral link. You get $10. I get $10. If you don't want to use the link, that's okay too. I just want to let you know that if you are going to get this box and it's your first one, that you do have that option. I'm really excited about this box. I think I'm more excited about products I wasn't thinking I was going to be excited about. Like, I thought I was going to be really excited about the slippers, and they're just kind of too big. And I don't know that I was really thought I was going to be that excited about some of the other products, but I'm really excited about some of the stuff I didn't know about, like the hair detangler, the makeup remover. I mean, the body wash is exciting as well. Overall, I think this is a really great box. It's probably up there for one of my top FabFitFun boxes, truthfully, and pretty much everything in this box I will definitely get use out of, even the slippers, even though they're too big. So let me know in the comments, which item would you be the most excited to try, whether you get FabFitFun or not. Let me know in the comments, and that's gonna be the end of this video. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Happy planning. Wait, that's backwards. What's the word? Cruelty-free. Okay, not a 10. That's exaggerating. And then but if you are just trying to switch the color, so it's good for before you are like, what's the word?